Hey, what's up everybody? Colby from Sanitarium Productions back again with another G.I. Joe action figure vehicle combo package unboxing, review, and all that good stuff. Today we're taking a look at the Rise of Cobra version of the Air Assault Glider with Captain Ace. This is part of their Arctic Threat line, and it was available as a Target exclusive. And it kind of looks pretty cool, so thought we'd just take this thing out of the box and take a look at it and see where we can go from there, so stick around. So here we have the Target exclusive Air Assault Glider with Captain Ace, the Arctic Threat version from the Pursuit of Cobra line. It comes in a nice little window box showing the figure. Nice artwork over here. Back of it shows, the action features, file card, etc., etc., etc. Pretty typical stuff from the small release of the figure vehicle combo sets that came out with this line. So that's pretty much it. So opening this thing wise, this actually opens from either the top here or the bottom here instead of the sides. So on the bottom we've got just a piece of tape here. We're just going to go ahead and cut the tape open. And then just slide that open like that. Pop the tabs down. Just kind of shake it a little bit until the package comes out, and we can discard the rest of this. Basically a real simple box, figure on one side and everything else here. And as you can see, I just kind of lift up on this, and the vehicle is on this part. So we'll set the figure to the side for a few minutes and just take a look at the vehicle. It's taped up like everything is always, so slice the tape real quick, and then this folds out, and there's not a whole lot to it here. So we have the instructions and the accessory pack here, and a couple of little pieces. And that's essentially all we have. So, pretty straightforward here. The wings here are in this other bag, so let's just open it up real quick. And just slide right out like that. Then the accessory pack here. Shake the contents out. Got the pistol for the figure, the other pistol for the figure, the roll bar, I suppose is what that is, little bitty sticker sheet, and the instruction set here. Not much to this. There are two modes. Then sticker placement, so we'll get a scan of this so you can see it a little bit better. To put this together, it's pretty simple. The handlebar here just fits into these two little notches on the back of it. It's just really straightforward. You just kind of press it in place. It is kind of flimsy and easy to break if you're not careful, if you have big hands like me, but pretty much it just snaps into place. It's just a standard peg hole, and pretty much it. I should note here that it does angle itself, so you want it, I guess, angled so that the bar is going towards the back of the vehicle, or towards the fins of the missiles, I guess would be the easiest way of looking at it. That way, when the figure is setting in there, it's kind of below him, I suppose. If he's standing up, the handlebar would be, you know, closer to his waist as opposed to above his head. But if you like it looking the other way, you can always just kind of rotate that the other way. It doesn't really make much difference which way it goes. You can always flip it around the other way if you want to. But the wings just kind of snap on. There's these little tabs here, and they only fit in on one side. So if you look at it right here, there is this groove, and it has a little notch at the top of it. And looking at the actual wing span itself, the notch itself is oriented one way or the other way. So just kind of line those up and just press them into place, and it just snaps into place like that. Same thing for the other side. Line up the little notch and just press it into place, and that's pretty much it. You're good to go. That's all that it does. So that's glider mode. If you want to switch it out and do a different mode, you basically just replace the missiles, and they just pop off. And you put the missiles where the wing was, and then you put the wings where the missile were. And that's the two modes. So it's really quick, really easy to change this back and forth. Has a nice little cannon on the top of it. It does not rotate, but kind of nice. And that's pretty much the extent of the glider itself. So yeah, kind of cool. I think I like it better in the big glider mode, so I'm going to switch it back real quick. Missile locks into place. The wing locks into place. Same thing for the other side. Lock the missile in place. Lock the wing in place. And that's pretty much got it. Got kind of a cool camo motif going on with it, so yeah. That's the glider. Now we're taking a look at the Captain Ace figure itself. The figure is attached to this green card back thing, and we're just going to slice it and just slice the tape off of it. And then the card just slips off of it. The rest of that's trash. It's held in place on the back by the traditional clear rubber bands. Just slice them apart and the figure comes out. Get rid of the rubber bands, and it's now all trash. And here we have the figure itself. So this is pretty much the same figure that we got with the Conquest. Slightly updated color scheme. It's got a kind of a muted camo pattern itself, but other than that, it's straightforward and pretty much the same figure here. The head's a little bit oversized for the body, so it looks a little odd, but overall it's not a bad figure. The green color on the glasses is really nice. It's got a nice metallic sheen to it. Articulation is pretty standard. Same thing we have on all the rest of the G.I. Joe figures of this line, so we won't bother going into that too much. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The two pistols that came with him are very basic. Nothing really spectacular about them, but they do fit in his hand pretty easily. They're a little oversized, but they do work. So you can carry two of them or one of them or whatever you want there. There is no way to attach it to his person other than in the hands. But it looks like they, kind of reused the legs from Wild Bill's, what it looks like to me. And because of that, they've got these little pieces here where his holsters used to be, but they don't really do anything as far as for this particular figure. So there's not like a way to attach these guns that I can tell. They just are going to have to sit in his hands. So nothing real special about it, but doesn't really have to be. The glider itself is the big draw for this thing, not the actual guns. So not too worried about the pistols. But yeah, so there's the figure itself. Overall, pretty traditional sculpt here. Nothing spectacular. But it does work pretty well as it is, so. Size comparisons, you can see here, the figure itself is standard size. The glider itself is essentially 1, 2, 3 lengths wide and about the same one figure width wide. There's a back peg here on the thing to attach the figure to. So you just attach him like that, and he is ready to fly. Unfortunately, he's not going to be looking straight ahead. He's going to be looking down. But yeah, it works pretty well. You can simulate a glider flying pretty well. And overall, it actually works pretty nice. It's a fairly large size glider. And it does kind of look cool. Probably not going to be standing up very much, doing a whole lot, but as far as just gliders itself goes, it's a pretty nice little piece of work there. A nice little update to the, what is the Cobra, I don't remember, the Cobra Claw, I guess is what this is. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. I think they have a Cobra version of this also in slightly different color schemes. And I think they also released this in the old G.I. Joe versus Cobra or Spy Troops thing. It's pretty much the same vehicle. But it does work pretty nice. It's got a couple of extra peg holes at the top here. I don't know what they're there for, but they are there. If you want to do something with it, you can maybe find an old gun or something and attach to it. Just for a quick comparison, here is our traditional beachhead figure from the 25th anniversary line. It blends in actually pretty well here, so you can kind of tell if you wanted to use different figures than just the Captain Ace figure that came with it. Yeah. So these things are pretty easy to come by, so if you can get one, pick one up. It's kind of a cool little thing there. So. And this is the Air Assault Glider. Overall, it's a really nice little small compact vehicle for the G.I. Joe line. Was a Target exclusive, but they did come out with a couple of different variations of this throughout the years. So overall, it's pretty nice. The kind of gray and white camo works really well for it. The figure itself is the Slipstream figure. Not the best figure in the world, especially as it's calling it the Captain Ace figure. Not the best Captain Ace figure that there is, but we can ignore that and just pretend like it is Slipstream, and it works really well. Not a lot to it, but you know, it's a small package deal. You don't need a lot with it, and it works really well. So yeah, if you can find one for a pretty decent price, pick it up. Otherwise, you probably don't really need to go out of your way to get this thing. It's not got a lot going for it, but it does look really cool in displays and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our channel below. Post some comments. Let us know how we're doing, what you'd like to see for future reference. Keep an eye out for new videos coming by, and check out some of our past videos. Until next time, Yo Joe.